Hi friends, I hope everyone is doing good. In this video, I am going to share you really essential tip for your CELPIP exam. I have told earlier in my listening and reading tips video that content alone is not important. We have to concentrate on the emotions or feelings as well, right? So in this video, I am going to give you some important vocabulary on emotions and feelings which you can read. I am going to give it along with the meanings so you can read it, understand the meanings, and then you have to take up your CELPIP exam. So if you do so, definitely you can understand the emotions, and all these vocabularies will be really helping you to get at least 2 to 3 marks in your CELPIP reading as well as in listening all together. On the whole, both in listening as well as in reading, I think we will get at least some 3 to 4 this emotional or feeling related questions. So the words which I am going to give you now are the emotions or feelings which is between the people who are interacting in the audio or in the video. The questions will be like how so and so person is feeling, how he is responding, or what is the attitude of that person. So all these kinds of questions will be there. Everything is related to emotions. I did some analysis and got some 64 words here, and I hope this will be definitely helping you guys. So the first word is delighted, which means happy. Second, satisfied, pleased because you got something you wanted. Content, satisfied or pleased with your situation and not hoping for a change or improvement. Discontent, feeling of wanting better or improved situation. Refused, not agreeing. Hesitant, delaying to do something because you are nervous about it. Reluctant, unwilling to do something. There will always be a confusion between hesitant and reluctant, so make sure you understand the meaning very well. Reluctant means not willing to do something. Hesitant means you are nervous or you are afraid, so you are hesitating to do something. Considerate, kind and helpful. Argumentative, often arguing or wanting to argue. Furious, angry. Amusing, entertaining and funny. Suspicious, feeling doubt or not trusting. Grievance, a complaint or feeling that you have been treated unfairly. Insinuated, suggest without being direct that something unpleasant is true. Resentment, feeling anger because you have been forced to accept something that you do not like. Horrified, scared. Eager or fascinated, interested. Amazed, surprised. Apprehensive, anxious or fearful that something bad will happen. Ashamed, feeling bad with something that they have done. Optimistic, positive, hopeful, confident. Pessimistic, negative, not very hopeful. Exuberant, person with enthusiasm, lots of energy. Resistance, refusing to accept something. Dismayed, feeling unhappy and disappointed. Appalled, strong feelings of shock and dismay. Receptive, willing to listen and accept new ideas. Unsympathetic, not caring for someone's suffering. Disgusted, extremely dislike or approval of something. Accommodating, eager or willing to help others. Unaccommodating, not in harmony with wishes or demands of others, unhelpful. Contemplative, involving quiet and serious thought for a time period. Curiosity, an eager wish to know or learn about something. Disdain, feeling of not liking someone. Sarcasm, criticize something in a humorous way. This sarcasm or sarcastic is a common word because generally in video, right, they will be giving a video in part 5 in listening. So there might be some people who will be reacting in a sarcastic way. Whenever the other person is giving some suggestion, this person will be reacting in a sarcastic way. So this is somewhat common in video 5, video part 5. Inconsiderable, very small or not worth considering. Detachment, a feeling of not being emotionally involved. Cautious, avoid risk. Hidden feelings, people are usually in a fear of how they will be perceived and they will be hiding their feelings. Mixed feelings, both pleased and not pleased. Consensus, a generally accepted opinion or decision among a group of people. Aggravated, make a problem or injury worse or more serious. Skeptical, doubting that something is true or useful, not easily convinced or having doubts or reservations. This is really important, guys. Skeptical, you will come across this word many times in your listening as well as in reading, especially because in the last part 4 at least 3 persons will be giving their viewpoints and all, right? So one person will be telling like so and so professor is skeptical about what the other person said, which means that he is not very convinced about the point which the other person told. He is not thinking that it will be useful or whether it is valid. So that is the meaning of this skeptical word. In general, he is not agreeing with the other person. That is the meaning. Defy, refuse to obey. Asserting, behave in a way that express your confidence or power and earn you respect from others. Asserting, this is also one of the main word that we can see in reading. So asserting is nothing but confidently telling that my point is correct, my viewpoint is correct. So it shows the confidence, it shows the power. Comprehensive, complete and include everything that is necessary. Unsure or uncertain or perplexed, all these 3 words means confused. Nervous, worried and anxious. Depressed, dejected, worried, all these words means sad. Sympathetic, feeling or showing sympathy. Apathetic, feeling or showing no interest. Cooperative, work jointly or agreeing with someone. Unhelpful, not helping. Divisive, tending to cause disagreement between people. Disregard, the fact of showing no care or respect for something or someone. Opportunist, try to take advantage in every situation. Indifferent, not thinking about or interested in someone or something. Subsidized, cost that is partly paid by government or an organization. Individualized, prepared or suitable for individual people or personalized. Concentrated, giving attention, using lot of effort to succeed at one particular thing. Reassure, to comfort someone and stop them from worrying. Judgmental, too quick to criticize people. Grateful, feeling or showing an appreciation of kindness or thankful. Enthusiastic, having or showing intense enjoyment and interest. These are the vocabularies related to emotions or feelings that will definitely earn you at least 3 to 4 marks in your self-pip reading and learning altogether. So it is really important to understand the meaning of this word. Only then you will be able to relate this word to that particular situation or a passage. So I know it is going to be somewhat easy because some words are really easy. Delighted, depressed, assuring, all these things are very easy, but there are some other words like indifferent, considerate, comprehensive. So all these things are really important to understand the meaning, because suddenly if you see them in the passage you might not understand it. So what I suggest is read these words daily at least for 2 minutes. In 1 week you will be able to memorize and understand the meaning of these words. Before taking your exam, just read these words. So after taking your CELPIP exam, if you really feel that these words have helped you to gain at least 2 or 3 marks, please let me know in the comment section. So yeah guys, this video is definitely useful, so please like it and share it with your friends as well. So keep learning and build your vocabulary. It will definitely help you score more than 9 in your CELPIP reading as well as in listening. And if you need further assistance, do let me know. I will share the tips for that particular thing. And all the very best. Happy learning. Stay safe.